quiet. We're stealing Amber's Bock. Hey, it's Brainmuffin back with another beer review, and today we have Amber Bock from Sam Adams. Apparently this is a beer that I've not had before. I don't know if it's that new. It is in this fall's, the winter collection, I think, or maybe, yeah, I think it was the winter collection my brother got. It does have some things that look like ornaments a little bit, kind of almost look like they're pumpkins, but they're ornaments. So last year I did the entire Winter Classics line, and so this year I did the ones that weren't in previous packs. So I have this and the stout, and we'll do them both. So this being a Bock beer, that should mean it's a lager, so it should have a crispness to it, it should have a smoothness to it. It'd be probably a little bit in a kind of a goldish red in color is what I'm expecting. Kind of an amber, well no, more of a golden, kind of a deep golden color, not really, it may have hints of red. Depends on how your eyes work. So this should pair well with a lot of foods, probably about anything. That would be my expectation. Let's see how close it is. So maltiness right on the nose, which should be expected. Most of your Bock beers, they're a little higher in alcohol content. They tend to be a little on the sweet side. They're not going to be hoppy, but they're not going to be, you know, like syrupy either. Sometimes they have a bit of a warming sensation with them. So there we go. We got a deep golden color with little hints of reddishness, kind of a brownish red, especially in the thicker part of the glass. But down here in the thinner part, nice golden color. Nice and clear, which is what we should expect from just about every Sam Adams beer. Most of their beers are highly filtered. Looks like artificial carbonation, but hey, that's okay. Artificial carbonation is not necessarily a bad thing. Oh wow, that's very good. So you get a hint of various malts right on the back. You get it on the nose, but from the tip of the tongue back, it's very malty. Mid-mouth, there are multiple malt flavors kind of dancing around each other, malty caramel notes, and crisp finish. I think it has a crisp finish, start and a finish. And it is from that coloring, what you do usually, to get that malty sweetness in that coloring, usually you take a caramel malt and you roast it a bit more. And so there's probably several varieties of caramel malt with different love bun ratings, probably ranging, my guess is from a 10 to a 30 with different amounts. You put a few other malted grains in there. I don't think the bottles are pretty much useless anymore, especially out of the variety packs. They really don't tell you anything. And it's going to give you various malty, sweet flavors because of the different roasts, and you're going to impart some nuttiness and some, well, like a caramel, the caramel part of, say, of a caramel apple. Without, see, a lot of the time people think of a caramel piece of candy. It's very loaded with sugar, but if you could just get the caramel itself, wow. But that is very nice. It has a complexity in the malt backbone, has enough hop bitterness to kind of counteract the sweetness so it's not too sweet. But yeah, 18 IBUs. I was going to say about 20, 25. So it is on the far less bitter side of things. Yep, and at 6% alcohol, it really isn't noticeable, but so it will sneak up on you. So that sweetness kind of hides that it's not a, you know, it's not a light beer. But because of that complexity in the malt, without any, you know, pine or grass or citrus from any kind of hop or a yeast, this has a nice flavor profile for just about any kind of food. You wouldn't want something really bitter, because then it's going to taste really sweet, but you could have something on a little bit on the sweet side. But this is a very nice food to have with just about any kind of meal, especially this time of year. You know, hearty chilies and soups and stews and salads and fish and chicken and baked chicken and grilled chicken and burgers, and you know, you could have this with steak and potatoes. You could have it with, you know, swordfish and rhubarb. Really, I mean, it's really has it. You could do relishes and vinaigrettes, and probably even some of your like ranch and style, some of your heavier dressings would be fine with this as Toby gets into something. But all in all, this is a very well done Bock. It stays pretty true to the style. It's not as clinical as a lot of Sam Adams beers are. So it has a little bit of experimentation, and it's mostly in that malt profile and that various flavors that come to bear, as opposed to just being one. There's multiples, and that's nice. So there is some experimentation, but not much. So it's pretty well into the standard, and but still has a little bit of flair to it. So I'm giving that a 4.5, which was probably one of the highest ratings I've ever given for a Sam Adams beer, because most times they're just too clinical. But nice finish. It's very clean and will go well with about anything you want. So there you go. So if you had the Amber Bock out of the Winter Classics pack, do you like it, don't like it? What have you had with it? This would be great with your, your Christmas turkey, your Thanksgiving turkeys and hams and all that kind of stuff too. So let me know in the comments below, and thanks for sharing. We will see you next time. Bye. I got 2 badges with that, Toby. Gator talking, Gator talking. Alright, Amber's Bock. I know an Amber. I know several Amber burrs. I don't know, Toby. I don't know if this is going to work. Boston Beer Company. Huh. I have not had it before, or well, I've never checked in. Malty kommer något med det började hur det här bort.